my God, I can't believe Dad let me drive his Raptor. This thing is awesome. Oh my, woo! A tree's coming up a little quick. Oh shit! Dad's gonna kill me. I wrecked his Raptor.
Captain America. I like the new shirt.
I look like a freaking helipad. According to my YouTube analytics, only about half of you guys are subscribed to the channel. So if you wouldn't mind smashing that subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. All right, let's get to the Raptor. All right, we are back here today with our Ford Raptor. Now, if you wasn't here last time, you don't know that we bought this beautiful beast back here. This thing looks really good from this side. From the other side, it's pretty banged up, and the frame is, oh, yeah, the frame is about as crooked as a hillbilly smile. It's bad. Don't worry, we can fix it. We can make it look better than brand new. We're definitely not gonna hook a chain and a bulldozer and a tractor to it from one side to another and stretch it back out. That would just be ridiculous. Now, first things first on this beautiful Raptor, you know we don't have a key to it. We changed that. A buddy of mine came out yesterday, made a key for it, so we can see if it actually runs. I know, guys, something that runs, that would be amazing for this. And you might be wondering, why wouldn't it run? It had to run to hit something. Well, a impact as hard as this one was, where it bent the frame, it could have cracked the engine block, it could have cracked the transmission case, it could have really messed a lot of stuff up. And probably the biggest thing we need to know is if we need to know if it fires up, if we got any leaks anywhere, if it's leaking at a crack or anything like that. Let me grab some jumper cables out of the garage. We'll pull my black truck over here and we will jump start this thing and see if it'll actually start. I got faith in it though. I think it will. Fingers crossed.
Where are them dang jumper cables? I know they're around here somewhere. Oh, they might be over there. Oh, and for those of you that's wondering about our come and swap Mustang, we've got some very massive and power-making, I want to go fast kind of news coming on this. And this car is going to be absolutely awesome. So we are waiting on parts, and we're waiting on go fast parts and go good parts. And then as soon as they get here, we are going to get started back on it. But don't worry, it's still here. We're still working on it. And yes, we have given it a little bit of the Zawzaw treatment. The Zawzaw blade is well worn. Yeah, we know our way around a Zawzaw or two. We ain't professionals, but we know our way around a sledgehammer. I have a feeling that that term is going to come back to being used on the Raptor as well. All right, let me find them jumper cables.
If only we put this and this. Better shut up, Westen's coming.
I'm on jumper cable U. Oh wait, never mind. Clear! Oh yeah, there's power. Oh. It's got a tree. Look, I must say it hit a tree.
It loves Mother Nature.
We call this truck Greta. Ooh.
Why is it sparking like that?
Well, she's a sparky girl. I don't know, to be honest.
Where's the key at?
We actually got the key made. It should be laying in the center console. That's where he said he laid it. Hold on.
The lights are on in here and it says Raptor. Westen!
What?
Did you know this had paddle shifters on it?
Yeah, I did. That's freaking cool though, isn't it? I'm gonna be like a race truck. Oh look, the lights came on. The lights came on the grill. Well, something works.
Not the frame.
Why do you gotta bring up bad news? We're just gonna put in our very professional jack handle to hold the hood up. Let me make sure our fan or nothing's not hitting anything. I don't think it's hitting nothing. I mean, everything kind of looks like it's clearing.
You think the engine's damaged at all, like from the wreck?
It's really up in there. We really won't even know, to be honest, because with an impact this severe, it could have cracked the block. Yeah, which the biggest way to know about that is fire it up and see if it leaks.
It was at this point that we decided we were going to play a little prank on Westen.
Westen doesn't know.
We were going to bang on the bumper and make it sound like the engine knocks.
Alright, you ready to start it?
I'm ready to start it. Are you ready?
Yep, get in there.
You have to put a new battery in your camera?
Yeah.
Look at this. Did you see where it says Ford Raptor Performance on the middle console?
I didn't see that. Let's start it. Yeah. What's going on?
Some short person drove it. I got to move the thing.
Okay.
subscribe to Westen Champlin.
It sounds pretty good.
That's bullshit! You know how scared that had me? You almost stick this where the sun don't shine. It actually sounds really good though. You know what? That wasn't funny. That really worried me. I'm like, oh my God! Like I was sitting there like, oh my God, oh no!
It's got a big blow up valve, huh? Alright, it runs. Cut it off, cut it off. We don't want to ruin nothing. So it runs good. Steering not so much.
No, the steering actually works really good. The power steering still works.
Only Westen would say the steering works good after looking at this.
It does work good. It's just not pointed the right direction. Oh, that makes me feel so much better. To be honest, that really did get me. I'm sitting there, oh no, what is that? Guys, don't ever pull that joke on your friend. You might get the hell slapped out of you.
They still work? Pull the camera.
Oh, it does! Look at that! All the cameras still work. Even the one on the front still works.
What are we doing?
We're gonna start it back up and see if the transmission engages. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Here, move it a little bit so we...
I think we found some evidence of what it might have hit.
What kind of tree is that?
I don't know. Maybe a mesquite?
It looks like it's pretty hard.
Did you do this? Why would you do this to my Raptor? Why? Why? Well, seriously, what kind of tree is that? This looks like maybe like an elm or an oak tree. We look like archaeologists. You know things are going bad when your windshield wiper's in your engine bay.
I just gotta clean the engine off.
Oh no, it's broke.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's broken it bad. All right, so we're gonna have to fix that. Whatever kind of tree they hit, it was tough. Do you feel like you can see better?
Shit. I can see clearly
now the rain is gone. We'll go ahead and just expertly catalog this somewhere.
Westen,
Hold on.
is this EcoBoost any bigger than the one that came out of the Mustang?
This EcoBoost is a 3.5 liter twin turbo V6. The one that was in the Mustang was a 2.3 liter.
Put the Cummins in this.
No!
Why?
Everybody tells me come and swap. Guys, there's eventually a line of things we cannot come and swap.
No, there's not.
And people's like, that line was a freaking Mustang, you idiots. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and jack this truck up. Well, it's already pretty jacked up, but we're going to go ahead and pull our jack up here and jack this truck up. We'll pull this wheel off and just kind of check, see how the suspension is looking. And also that'll give us a closer look at this frame damage back here. I don't think this can be pulled, but I want to get back in there and get a good look at it first and just kind of see how it's looking. And also, I don't know how everything on the suspension looks. It looks okay, but it could be ovaled out, it could be bent, and we really just won't know until we get this wheel off. So, I guess without further ado, let me fire up the jack. Let's get it lifted up, and we'll get this wheel pulled off. Oh, and before we do that, you know, it's pretty obvious we do need a upper rail, or an upper apron for this truck, and, you know, we might need a hood. It's still kind of up in the air. I don't know. We might be able to reuse this one. I mean, it's only messed up like a lot. Yeah. And we also might need a fender. We'll see. I mean, this one here is kind of missing, but that really has never stopped us before. But, you know, if we need one, we'll get one. Okay, yeah, guys, we need a new hood. We need a new fender. Probably need a new frame. But we're going to try to work with what we got. So let's jack it up and see how bad it is. This is the best jack I've ever owned.
This is the only jack that carries you. That's why you love it so much.
I know. If I had a jack that could carry me around, like jack stuff up, I gotta go get the key to my jack though. Oh, there we go. All right, let me go grab an impact and a socket, and we'll go ahead and pull this wheel off.
Westen.
Yeah.
Could you also grab another frame too? It's gonna need one, I'm sure.
You don't think the tractor and the dozer can handle it? Those are lug nuts. Ooh. Oh my God, look at this wheel. Look at that. I about bet the tire's not even damaged. We can probably reuse this tire. Look, the wheel's damaged. The wheel's bent. I about bet with a big enough sledgehammer that we could hit that back out and fix this wheel.
Weston, is anything ever truly broken?
No, not really. Everything can be fixed. I've never really found much that I couldn't fix, except a relationship or two. All right, let's look at our frame. It looked a lot better before we pulled the tire off. The tire was kind of hiding a lot of the damage, but look at this though. To be honest, I really thought this bottom A-arm would be broke, but it's not even bent or nothing. It looks all great. Oh, our steering rod's broke though. Was that broke yesterday? I thought that was working. Anyway, our steering rod's...
It's not working now.
I guess I was wrong. There is some on the suspension broke. This steering rod's broke, but look how much force it took. It actually pulled the frame rail. There's a cross member right there where this bolts through. It pulled the bolt.
If this would have been weaker, it would have just broke and the frame would be fine.
Exactly. If this had been a regular F-150, this would have just broken. It'd been fine. But look at that freaking shock. Damn Raptors. Why do we want to buy a Raptor? I think we can actually reuse all this. Nothing looks oval. Everything still turns okay. Nothing too much damage there. The CV shaft, it's not the best. Trying to look in there. The one thing I am worried about is the front differential, because this shock did hit this front CV shaft here, and I'm trying to make sure that that didn't get messed up, but it just looks like it has a leak. It's leaking. This frame is toast though. There's no hope of pulling it and making it straight. I mean, we can pull it just to get it drivable, which we're gonna do anyway. That way we can just move it around, but there's no hope of straightening it back out where it's gonna be, because like, look, here, I'll show you guys. If you look back in here at this frame rail, the kink is just way too bad in the frame rail. Paint's all knocked off of it. It's all bad. And then see, it's just all kinked all the way down into there. See how much it's pushed back. But then even back here, it's kinked. Now, the good thing about these Ford Raptors is you can buy the frames in sections. You can buy a front section, you can buy a middle section, you can buy a rear section. And you can just unweld it, or actually, I guess cut it. You can just cut the frame right underneath the cab. There's a line there where you can cut it where it's welded together from the factory and just put a whole new front frame section on it. But what we need to look at is to make sure the frame is really good from that weld point all the way to the back of the truck, if it's not bent there. Because if it is, then we're talking about taking this whole body, engine, suspension, everything off of this frame and putting it onto a new frame from Ford, which you can order. So we are lucky there that we can actually get one. The other bad news I found is right down here. Now, I'm not going to get underneath the truck because obviously our skid loader is the only thing holding it up right now, but I will stick the camera underneath there and show you what I'm talking about. Maybe if you guys can see it. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but right there, that weld, that's where the front frame section meets the middle frame section. And that is if we decide to order a new frame section, is where we would weld the new one to. Well, the problem is the top of this frame rail is bent about 2 inches behind that weld. And also that weld's cracked. So, well guys, you see all the obstacles we got to get past. We got to figure out exactly how we're going to fix this truck. And we got a lot of parts to order to get it fixed. Yeah, lots of parts. So the biggest thing we need to figure out is if we're just going to order a front frame section for it or an entire frame for the truck. I still am probably going to take and hook a tractor to it and try to pull this front frame section out. And that's just so we can move it around, we can get it in the garage and we can drive it. Not gonna say it's gonna go smoothly, but maybe if it goes so well that it comes and just pops right back out straight, maybe we won't even need a frame. All right, so if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and I will see you guys next time.